Here with Adonis Wilkins. What's good, bro?
How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. Coming off a second-round knockout tonight. How you feeling about your performance?
Expected. Same as
You
always.
said that shit like a serial killer. Like,
You 5-0 now, 4 knockouts. Fighting out of Delaware from Philly.
Yes, sir.
What was that transition like from Philly to Delaware?
I mean, it kind of made things easier because I was used to it's Philly, dog. Especially because I grew up in Southwest. It's a little rougher than it is out here in Delaware, but Wilmington was just as rough, so I can't say that. So it's definitely, it's a process. It was a process. It still is a process. I love it out here, though. This is second home to me.
Definitely.
now that you got 5 fights in, what's the biggest transition? Like, what was the biggest obstacle transition from the pros to the amateurs?
Honestly, I was always kind of a pro fighter. So I always had a slower pace, harder shots. Amateurs, they want quick punches. They want things that's going to get the job done quicker. You trying to get points. I want to hurt you. I want to get you out of here. So when I went to the pros, it was kind of just doing the same thing. I'm trying to hurt you, get you out of here. And that's what I've been doing, 4 KOs.
Now, when you come into these fights, do you always come into these fights expecting a knockout?
I don't expect a knockout, but I want one, so I'm going to work for it. I don't expect it because you never know what could happen. You might meet somebody with a chin. I met somebody with a chin before, and I hit him with everything with the kitchen sink, and he made it through. So I figured out pacing, timing, things like that. So now it's like, if I can catch you and you're hurt and I see it, it's a done deal. You're finished.
When can we expect you back?
And I don't need much time. Give me a month and a half, and I'll be back soon.
How active would you like to be in 2025?
I had 4 fights last year. Most of all my fights were last year, so I want to have at least 5 or 6 this year. I want to punish as many people as I can, whoever they put in front of me.
Yo, these are fucking.
So, what was the game plan coming into this fight tonight?
Game plan was, I told everybody second round. I knew this was going to happen. So exactly what it was, exactly what it was. So
Yo, he a modern day Clubber Lang. Yo.
Definitely shout out to Dallas. Definitely shout out to Strictly Biz too.
Shout him
putting
out.
this fight together. Now you signed with Strictly Biz, correct?
Yes, sir, I am. They family, man. They look out for me. They see the talent before anybody else did, so they put it to the paper.
Absolutely.
I gotta ask you a boxing question, right? Big fight coming up, I think September. You got Terence Crawford, you got Canelo Alvarez. Who you going with?
Man, if the paperwork gets signed up and finished, if Crawford can get him to come down some weight,
No, it's gonna be at 68.
that's a bad look for Crawford. I love Crawford, dog. I think he's real talented, but we see him at 154 going up in weight class, and he kind of struggled. He didn't struggle, but that weight was definitely a difference. To go up another 2 weight classes after that, we're going to see a lot slower Terence Crawford. Yeah, his boxing ability is there, but Crawford don't hit like Canelo. Canelo's coming down for that fight. It's gonna be rough. So I'm gonna give it to Canelo. Love Crawford, but I'm gonna give it to Canelo.
How you got that fight going? How does it go?
I say he's gonna get him in the later rounds because of the weight difference. The weight difference is going to affect Crawford's win most likely. So he's probably gonna slow down around 9 to 10 round. I think it's gonna end up just like the Caleb Plant fight. Caleb Plant was winning that fight until them later rounds. So when it gets into them later rounds, I think Canelo's gonna speed it up and start really hurting him with the power shots.